ミーティングが開始されるのに待機しています。
そうなん？
はい。始まりました。OK。
OK。
OK。なんでこんなタイムラグがあるんだろう。なんか先生、承認しましたね、
全然何もしてないですよ。
今。タイムラグがある。先生、そのまま待機にしといて、待機というか、そのままにしといてもらったら、多分続々と入ってくる。
Okay, good morning, everyone. Sorry about yesterday's trouble. So today I already checked. This broadcasting is going well. So let's start today's talk. And I will talk about the Oxford knee. So using the Oxford, how to reproduce a normal knee. So in the normal knee, the meniscus is act a very important role in the normal knee. So how can we reproduce the function of this meniscus? This is the normal meniscus. So meniscus can change its location and the thickness and the width. In the extension, the meniscus comes thinner and the wider and locate anterior part of the tibia plateau. During the flexion, the meniscus comes thicker and narrower and located in the posterior. So, because of femoral radius is not constant. In the extension, radius is large and flexion radius is small. So according to the shape of femoral condyles, meniscus can change its shape and location completely passively. So using the artificial material, so we cannot reproduce this meniscus function so far. So instead of change the meniscus, the shape, so in the Oxford, the morphology of femoral component is changed to be sphere. So instead of change the bearing shape. So in the Oxford, the femoral component completely part of sphere. And this is perfect articulation. This makes perfect articulation with bearing, upper surface of bearing, like the THA. It is the ball in socket articulation. And the under surface of bearing, it is a flat. It articulates with the upper surface of the tibia tray that is flat. So between the femur and bearing, it is body socket. And bearing and the tibia tray, that's the pattern practice. Both articulation is perfect conformity. So we call it a fully congruent and non-constraint. Similar to the native meniscus, this meniscus bearing moves between the femur and the tibia component completely passively. So this is a very amazing innovation to instead of bearing change, the meniscus change the shape of the femur component. Oh, that is amazing innovation. So this is the advantage of mobile bearings. So it is minor alignment is acceptable. So if the femur component and tibia component implanted is a slightly varus and valgus, so wide contact area can be maintained. And furthermore, total alignment is not changed according to the tibial resection angle and the femoral component position. Sometimes this is misunderstood. If you cut the tibia in varus, the total leg alignment comes from varus. Some fixed bearing users say like this, but it is completely wrong. So only the total alignment depends on the thickness of this bearing. If we insert thicker, total leg alignment count of valgus, and thickness is thinner, total alignment count of varus. This tibial cutting angle and component angle doesn't matter. It is a very important thing. So this is the advantage. So mobile bearings is so minor malalignment can be acceptable. And second advantage is very small amount of polyethylene wear due to the wide contact area. So in the mobile bearing, annual linear wear rate is reported to be 0.01 millimeter per year. After the 10 years use, the wear will be only 0.1 millimeter. After the 100 years to use, come to the 1 millimeter. It is incredible. So, but on the other hand, in the fixed bearings, the annual wear rate is reported to be 0.1 millimeter per year. So after 10 years use, it comes to the 1 millimeter per year. So, and furthermore, virtually no revision is reported due to wear in the mobile bearings of Oxford. On the other hand, around 15% of revision rate is say due to the wear. Furthermore, if fixed bearing come to makes the wear keeps more deep on the flat surface of the polyethylene. That deep capture the femoral bearings. So, and according to the femoral movement, it can make a loosening. Furthermore, the wear can make the particle of the polyethylene that also makes a loosening and the osteolysis of bone. Due to the two reasons, the fixed bearing is more frequent, very frequent, more than 10 years makes the bearing wear and subsequent loosening. But disadvantage of mobile bearing is the dislocation because polyethylene is never fixed anymore. So to avoid the dislocation, the gap balancing is very important. So in the flexion gap, extend gap are adjusted completely within the 1 millimeter. It is a very important step in this operation. So extension gap and the flexion gap should be same. And for the UK, the indication is very important patient-free flexion, as you said. So, but it is very clear. Indicator one indication, the monochondrial osteoarthritis. That means medial side. Of course, it can be the lateral side. The one component is complete wear of the cartilage, so-called bone appearance. On the opposite compartment is completely normal cartilage. And for the medial osteoarthritis, medial side, bone, and lateral side, normal. A joint space and intact ACL. That's all. That's all. And osteonecrosis. So osteonecrosis is incredibly high percentage in Japan. Unlike in my hospital, around 10% patients is osteonecrosis. Maybe it due to the osteoporotic bone in Japanese population. Anyway, mitochondrial osteoarthritis and osteonecrosis are the good indication. And of course, continuous pain and function loss and failed conservative treatment. Even the patient have such kind of osteoarthritis, that patient have no pain and no disturbance of daily activity, we never do the surgery. Of course, this is the common sense. But furthermore, in the field of fixed bearings, so causing the Stricet indication has been believed. So it includes monochondrial and ACL functional ACL without high body weight, more than 82 kilograms, and younger age, younger than 6 years, and very active or heavy labor, and chondrocalcinosis of lateral cartilage, and exposed bone in patellofemoral joint, so-called patellofemoral arthritis. In addition, the more than 6 degrees of flexion contraction and severe beta, more than 185 degrees of a femoral tibial angle, and lateral osteophytes and osteoporosis is considered to be the contraindication. After applying this strict indication, the percentage of UKA is come to around several percent, 5 to 10%. But we consider only this indication. The candidate of UKA is estimated to be around 50% of the wide difference. So this is the best indication for the UKs. It is called Anteromedial osteoarthritis. That means intact, ACL intact osteoarthritis. In this situation, bone cartilage and bone wear is located only in the anterior part of the tibial plateau, and the posterior part of the tibial plateau cartilage remains normal. Due to the intact ACL, in this situation, the tibia never move anteriorly. So just a simple indication is just anteromedial OA. That is a good indication of UKA. Okay, tomorrow I will talk about detail about this indication, the one by one. Okay, thank you for joining. See you tomorrow. Thank you, bye-bye. 終わります。終わり方が